Hi and welcome to Outwell. Here I'm going to talk you through the features of our Smart Air touring collection and all the drive-away awnings that are in there. So we actually have a range of different awnings that will fit different sizes of vehicles. So the standard height versions will fit any vehicle between 1.8 metres and 2.2 metres. And the tall versions within the collection will fit any vehicles between 2.4 metres and 2.9 metres. So the awning that we're actually using here is the Country Road Smart Air, but a lot of the features that are on here obviously are throughout the range, so we'll just talk you through those. First of all, I'll start off with the fly sheet that we use on here. This is our Outex 6000 material. This is actually the top range of material that we have for our drive-away awning collections. This has a hydrostatic head of 6,000 millimetres, and how we get that is by taping all of the seams inside the drive-away awnings, and we also PU coat the inside as well, ensuring that even in very, very heavy rain, you are going to stay completely dry within these drive-away awnings. So next, I want to talk you through the frames that we use within the entire collection. This is our Smart Air system, and we use our Advanced Air Tube system throughout. So what that means is we have one single plug-in point for the pump to inflate all of the drive-away awnings within the collection, making it really quick and easy to do. And then what you'll find is each tube also has its own release valve, which we will show you a little bit later on to be able to deflate these awnings nice and easily as well. So all of the drive-away awnings in the collection are supplied with a good quality double action hand pump like this one here. So that's what makes this so easy to inflate. It also has a pressure gauge on top of it, so you can keep an eye on the pressure when you are inflating all of the awnings. As I mentioned before then, we have the valves on the side here, and you can see quite clearly it says air in on the top for the inflation, and for deflation each tube has its own release valve here. So as I mentioned before, really quick and easy to both inflate and to deflate as well. So some of the other standout features would be the large tinted windows throughout the collection. Of course, these are going to allow enough light inside the awnings to make them feel spacious, but with them being tinted, you'll find that you will be a little bit more comfortable inside because they reduce the amount of glare from the sun, and obviously they give you great privacy as well. We also use our air-effective ventilation throughout the collection as well, so you can see here it's a nice streamlined and sort of sleek design. But underneath here there is a mesh panel to allow cool fresh air into the awnings, making it a little bit more comfortable to be in, and of course to reduce condensation as well. If it's a little bit cold though, you can just close these easily by removing the tabs and pressing down on there. So a huge feature of the drive-away awnings is our link access zones at the back here. Now these feature a door on either side, so you get easy access into this area without having to come in through the awning to get to your vehicle. There's also a ground sheet for that area as well that will go up the side of the van and just tucks underneath the awning part itself. And of course that's going to reduce the amount of drafts within that area as well. So we have various different ways of being able to attach our drive-away awnings to your vehicle, pretty much no matter what your setup is. For more detail on that, you can of course check that out on our pitching video, where we will go into all the detail of how you can attach these to your vehicle. So as I mentioned before, all the drive-away awnings within this collection use our Smart Air system and the Advanced Air Tube system. So what that means is all of the tubes within here are actually all interconnected. So you can just see above me here, we have these tubes which run from the front to the back of the awnings, and that's the same throughout the entire collection. As I said earlier, what that allows for is really quick and easy inflation and deflation. But actually a great feature here is that this is completely freestanding. So when you take your vehicle away for the day, you'll be safe to know that this is going to stand up to a lot of high wind. In fact, we've tested them to withstand a force 9 on the Beaufort scale. We have also put in isolation valves along the top here. So in the unlikely event of something going wrong, the whole awning won't drop down. You would just have perhaps one tube that would be affected. But like I say, that's a very unlikely situation. Also at the back here then, we have the two doors, so you can open these either side depending on the setup of your vehicle at the back here. So this is the area that gives you access through into the vehicle, which is covered of course, so clean and dry entry into the vehicle. A great feature in all of the drive-away awnings here is that they feature these fully sealed ground sheets, which are bathtub in style, so they come up around the edges, so that's going to stop any drafts, things like dirt, dust and sand, and hopefully keep out those unwanted creepy crawlies as well. They are completely waterproof, of course, as you would expect, but they have a hydrostatic head of 10,000 millimetres. I mentioned these large windows earlier on, which are throughout the entire range, but what you'll find if you want a little bit more privacy is there are curtains, which we have rolled away at the moment, which can be toggled either halfway up or they can be fully closed for complete privacy as well. So for you to be able to create your perfect setup here, we have a few optional extras available for the collection, which would include fleece carpets for inside the driveway awnings. We also have footprints to go underneath the ground sheets here, keeping them clean and dry. We also have inner tents available for the Country Road SA and for the Atlantic Road SA. If you do have the bedrooms in place, there are also, of course, our inlays, which are the insulated carpets for the bedroom areas as well. So don't forget that for full details of all the different driveway awnings for this collection, you can visit our homepage at outwell.com, and of course we have the pitching videos as well for the details on how to connect to your vehicles. Thank you very much for watching.